Now to a News 4 exclusive. Yesterday, former Greenville County Councilman Tony Trout was released from federal prison. Today, he is talking for the first time to us. It's a story you will only see here. Tony Trout held nothing back, as you will see. He's still up for a fight.
I met some of the nicest people in the world I've ever met in that place.
It's been almost a year since former Greenville County Councilman Tony Trout has been home.
My mind is still kind of, still racing right now about everything that I feel like, what I've missed and what I plan on doing in the future. But it's going to get together.
Trout was convicted in April of last year of using spyware to access the county administrator's email and publicizing the information he intercepted. He tells me he has regrets.
The way I did it, yes. But what I have learned, and that's the big question: is what have I learned from my sentence that they gave me? And what I have learned is that the higher you go, the more corrupt the government is.
Physically, he is very different.
And I've lost a lot of weight. We exercise a lot. So 3 things we usually do is just, I spend a lot of time in the law library, exercise, and work.
In many ways, Tony Trout is the same as he was before he left for federal prison. A strong-willed man on a mission to expose what he calls a corrupt system.
Absolutely. With the federal government being too big and has way too much power. Somebody needs to take a stand and say enough's enough.
For now, though, taking a stand won't be easy.
Can't go home. I've lost my marriage, I've lost my business, I have no money. $32, that's it. Yeah.
Where do you go for work? What do you do?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
In fact, he says he's still trying to get his arms around the reality that because of his crime, his life has changed, and so has the world.
It scares me to death. People don't understand, where I have been for the last year. We have access to where we can watch TV and watch the news. And you're seeing so many things going on in the world.
Trout says he had plenty of time to think about what he'd done and think about what he will do.
I'm going to still shout from the rooftops. There's still a lot of things that people need to answer for.
And coming up at 6, more of my exclusive interview with former Greenville County Councilman Tony Trout. He says when it comes to county council, he won't be a stranger. In fact, he says his political fire is stronger than ever.